All right. So I'm here listening to Kaboom, and I'm gonna go back to my build of the Black Pearl. So if you're here, um, several reasons why I may not be talking all the time, but welcome back. I got Kaboom in one ear. Maybe when someone gets here, I'll turn them off. All right, here we go. So this is gonna be a little tricky. So I'm gonna get this right in the center. Come on. Is that in the center? Did I actually do it? Oh my god, it did it. Brilliant. All right, so I can take that now and transfer it down. I'm gonna change my. Okay, I gotta change axis. This is weak sauce. All right, here we go. I don't have to do rifting or anything. So there we go. Wanna hit should do it. Then do it again. Of course, I have to choose the hardest method, but that's okay. Here we go. So first we place a pressure plate. Then we place a balloon on the side with the pressure plate. Then we have to place this slightly offset. And it can actually work. Oh my god, I did it. Okay. All right. So that's good. Hey, Aunt Kitty. I'm back on the Pearl. And I am going to try to make a couple of changes here and there. I've got Kaboom in one ear, but he's screaming right now, so I don't think that's a good idea. So I'm going to pause Kaboom. I'm going to watch him later. And come back to the stream. All right. Thank you, Aunt Kitty. How are you doing? That's been a tough time for you. It is, of course, always good to see you. I love that that vertical tool makes this move so much easier. All right, now I'm on a better pickaxe, so one hit does damage things. Yeah, I mean, like, there's like so many new pieces and so many new techniques that really change how we're interacting with pieces. So this is definitely one of the best times to go back and just see how much better we can do with things. But the thing is, it's got me now looking at everything I've done. So I got to be really picky and just try not to do everything. Otherwise, I'll never get anything done. I mean, you know what? I could try to get this piece in the middle. I mean, it's gonna, if it does this right now, what's gonna happen is that it's gonna come around and stop. So let's take a look at that. Okay. How's Ro doing? It's gonna be a hard time for him. Hey, that works. That works nice, and it's not even causing any damage. Muddy Girl! Yay, good afternoon. So good to see you. This is a bit of a, I don't know even what to call the stream. This is just like, I want to work on the Black Pearl. And I know some people want to see the work on the Pearl. So I don't want to just, go off and do it in secret. So I decided to come back and at least entertain you guys a little bit. Huh. What is this? It's got a space in between here, but would this actually bring it closer? And then you know what would be useful would be if there was something of significance here, like a chest or something. Let's get a little chest. Oh, what's this? No. No, we need a chest. 13 men on the dead man's chest. Yo ho ho. And a bottle of rum. There we go. Don't know what's in the chest. That kind of looks odd with the two-tone. So should I keep it black or should I make it all brown to match? That's the question. All right, okay. Let's oh, nope. Let's try again. Up the stairs. Here we go. So, is that going to cause, is it going to go to the same place? Okay, so that is coming over the stairs. And this is coming over the stairs. So that actually works out quite nicely. Uh-oh. Did it go past? Why are you stuck? I don't know why it's stuck. I don't like the fact. Oh, oh, I see. That should have gone higher, actually. So that should not be able to touch this. So I may have to finagle a few things. Okay, so there was something new that I added. Check this out. I managed to get my slanted windows in and custom made windows, which is even better. So I was able to get rid of the windows that you saw before, which were from the Salty Seashores kit, and I need to be able to add some statues. So that's actually coming along quite well. I like that. I like this little bit right here. It's a real custom part. I am having a little bit of trouble with this area here, though, because I would really like to have slanted pieces coming down, but that's going to be a little problematic. So still trying to figure out how to get that to come down without interfering too much, because the slanted pieces really work best with other pieces that are almost in the same inclination, not the same inclination, same direction as they are. So these are all flat, and they just have a different degree of flatness. So they go well against flat pieces. But when you try to combine, let's say, one of these guys with something else that's going in a different direction, it doesn't like it. So it doesn't stick. That's one of the things that they fixed with alignment, quote unquote fixed. Hey, Kathy, welcome back. Well, this morning was technically the build on the whatchamacallit. That was the build for the haunted house. This is the build for the Black Pearl. Black Pearl is a special build. Has a special place in my heart, as you will well know. So I'm just trying to get this set up. Right now, so we can have some good lighting, and so I can continue the build. I love the lighting effects in here. Let's see. Kaboom has been inspired by this. He wants to do boat races now, making people actually use sails. So we may have unlocked a new capability in the game. We'll see what happens. Here, okay, now check this one out. I think the shadows of this should be showing. No, it only does it with sunlight. I hate that it does that. Where is my... Okay, my stairs are right here. Stairs need to have a light. So let's get a candle. No, lantern. Covered lantern. Right in here. I need a shelf. Oh my god, we can actually do a little shelf now. Get your generic in there. Do that, and then you can take your candle or your lantern, and you can put it right there. If you feel so inclined, you could actually do an upside down. I was experimenting with this a while ago. Let me have another go at it. Uh-oh. Yeah. I forgot all the cannons are loaded. All the cannons are loaded. So every time that I click even close to a button, it auto fires. Now, can you go up? You can't go up. I see how it is. All right, so my idea behind this was, let's see if we can set this on the side and then set vertical. So vertical. There. It's pretty straightforward. It kind of sucks that they haven't given us any hanging lanterns. So all I want to do, I want to take a lantern and I want to have it hanging. Like, is that too hard? Instead, we have to do something like this, where the lantern has to be upside down just to work properly. I would like it to be the other way. Not even visible. I wonder if it would actually stay up with a single piece. If so, that could be a way of hiding it. So now it needs a corner. So weird, man. So weird. Just that little corner. What the heck is that anyway? We need some really short that can fit in there. This is way too long. Anyway, that's my one of my pet peeves. So I'm just gonna take that lantern and go. I don't want to sacrifice the lighting down here. I do want to see the stairs though, but yeah. So this is pretty much what I do during the not during the day. During the day I'm usually working. This is special occasion. I am off for the rest of the week. Then we have to go back in and next week and get back into the madness. But right now I'm going to take a little advantage of this. I've got the back here to build up. So following this this template here, we need one more piece up from the side wall. Before we can actually begin properly. So let's get 8. And then this is supposed to go right here. Huh. Something is blocking it. I fear that this may be slightly higher. Dang it. Man. Just a little bit. Is it really hanging over that much? Yeah, it is. All right, let's see if we can get a single post in here. A lot of this is going to be experimental, just me fooling around, trying to get it right. Oh, you work because you're higher. You're no good to me. Get out of here. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I want to make a supersonic woman of you. Don't stop me now. Yes, I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. Just give me a call. Don't stop me now. Don't stop me 'cause I'm having a good time. I don't want to stop at all. Defying the laws of gravity. I'm the racing car passing by. Lady Godiva, we're gonna go, go, go. There's no stopping me. My journey will not end here. There will be no journey end. Now, I may be able to. Nope. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? Can I do something from below? No, I can't. My journey may end here. No, no copyright claims are going to be after me. You know why? Because I'm awesome. Because you're allowed to sing. You're not allowed to play the music, but you're allowed to sing it because it's kind of like something under free expression. No, it's not free speech. But singing is protected. Okay, you need to be something else. Why aren't you behave? You know what? I'm going to make you behave. That's right. So this is giving me trouble, right? And it needs to be like one nudge down, just a tiny bit. So it's not behaving according to the rest of the pieces. So I'm going to force it. I'm going to get my mechanical block here, and I'm going to slap this on, and I'm going to reset those pieces. So everything that I do here, it's going to be based on this, the back of that down. And now this piece right here should be aligned to this. So question is, do I need to be aligned perfectly? Yes, I do. So this now goes directly under here, because this is, I think, pretty much an independent piece. And it does affect everything else that's going to come in touch with it, because anything over here can't come over the edge. So the entire row has to go. It's as simple as that. But it will now actually be aligned properly. So we begin. Either fix the alignment now or regret it later. That's the key thing right there. No, you don't have to be a clever genius to play, just to figure some things out. And just remember that not everything is permanent. One of the problems is that sometimes people just don't want to delete stuff. They get so precious about their builds. They never want to go back and fix. They're like, well, I got it perfect. I spent so much time on that. Wine, wine, wine. Yeah, we know you spent time. Now, you want to get it good or you want to get it perfect? Take your choice. So, yeah, I have no patience for that. As you can well see. Well, see. Dope. Dope. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. The skull. We may have a problem. So, oh, it does line up. Interesting. See that there? That's not half a step. That's not actually half space or anything. It is massively out of alignment. This is one stud. Right now, I have a quarter stud space right here. And that's a problem. I don't know what that's coming off of. This is coming off the front. There's your half stud. Huh. Do 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 do. This girl's straight masterpiece. All right, I think I'm gonna have to redo this bit, all of it, to make sure that it's lined up properly because the alignment seems to be off. If the alignment is off, that's an issue. Actually, no. Before I do that, I'm gonna take a drastic step. I'm gonna log out and log back in. Hopefully, the oh, Haskins is here. Hey, what's up? I think you're right, Haskins. I was thinking that people were going back and rebuilding some of their old stuff, but I think that's maybe only me. um, but with the challenge gone, it doesn't really, not a challenge, but they simplified um the the, the survival aspect so much. It is feeling more and more like a child's game. So it's really weird for new players to come in and get much further than just the survival. Like they have to stick around and actually have some fun playing with their friends and everything, and challenge each other and see what all the cool builds are. But being almost 2 years into the game, it's almost like um, they come in and new players will feel like, oh my god, everything has already been done, everything cool has already been built, and they have like 2 years worth of catching up to do. Plus, a lot of the old tutorials don't count anymore because of the vast changes in the game. I don't know, man. It's weird. People are not building as much anymore because there's like almost nothing new to really discover. So priorities and views have actually shifted. Hey, the Ordinary Joe, what's happening? Welcome. And it's not even the Ordinary Joe. Sorry, it's not the Ordinary Joe. It's the Ordinary Joe. At ease, soldier. Oh man, I've got a cool start of a Halo build going. I built the what's it called? Oh my god, I just completely blanked. Yes, they don't have the kits. That's the worst part. Because you can come and watch one of you can come and watch any of us build, and the first thing you're gonna go is like, wait a minute, I don't have that kit, and it kind of limits what you as a builder can do. There's that. Yep, it's still there. Okay, so I got to figure this one out. Okay, how are we gonna do this? It's got a bit of a separation there. Okay, I guess first thing to do is get some lights down. Did Kaboom finish his stream? I was trying to be not disruptive. Anyway, oh, Haskins, you're gonna love this bit. See the sides? Actually have it angled outward now. Works pretty seamlessly. And this actually works because of the most important piece in the game, which I declared several weeks ago when Daft Punk came out. Everyone was looking at the reactive things and everything. This piece right here, that 1x1 fence post, the most important piece in the game, most powerful. I've managed to build up the back of this. Check this out. On the inside, whole bunch of black fence pieces. Oh, Kaboom is done. Awesome. So there, you can take a nice look at the. I'm going to show you guys the propulsion system in a second. We're going to be forcing most of the propulsion to be from the sails. So when you go sailing, you can go forward. But you want to turn, we're going to force a turn. Now I have to try to limit exactly how far this is going to go. But as you can see, once it's set to a turn there, it's going to go there. And you can then reset it. I do have to put down a fish to get perpetual motion. But that's going to be down in the hold. So as long as that can keep hitting, I should be able to set it like a way down in the bottom of the ship. Well, we were just talking about the 2 years of experience that we have, and new builders don't have the institutional knowledge that we have right now. So, like, it's just a matter of mashing shapes together in some cases, and knowing how some pieces are going to fit. Like these guys, for instance. These are the fence posts again with the black 4 pieces, and this is where the lifeboat goes. By the way, the boat goes right there. This is your main mast. Then you have your mizzen mast up here, and a whole bunch of other sailing terms that I don't know. Anyway, my whole problem right now is rebuilding this entire thing on this side, and the alignment is slightly off. So I have to get this to match up. Excuse me. Woo. Wow. All right. Now, where was I? Flooring pieces. Flooring. Excuse me. Okay, so that is like 2. So that should match. It should match. Why aren't you matching? What's going on here? You should be right to there. Oh, good God. Thank you. I appreciate it. Never pass a good blessing. Okay, so I think I need to realign these guys or something. So you, will you work here or no? Down. Ah, that is why. Okay, I get it now. But you are still out of alignment. And how is that even possible? Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. I know why it's out of alignment because the top is not, the flooring in here is not lined up to the sides. When you're coming from here, that is slightly off, so it doesn't actually match up. So in a place where it needs to match, it is not. So it's not perfect. So there's going to be a gap somewhere. The top bit is too far forward. Okay, that bit I can't fix, but this bit I can. So we are going to continue with the sides and carry them all the way down. This is a 6, or is this an 8? Yeah, 6. And then we have an 8 on top. So the full height of this is 8. Interesting. Then there's that gap. Okay, I can deal with the gap. Now, is that supposed to have a little gap in there? Yes, it is. So, 8, I need a 6. Haunted house. 6. Seriously, dude? Ugh. All right, all right, all right. You need to figure this out. Because it's not just two things out of alignment. I wonder if it's because of, it's not even the vertical space. Yep, it's the vertical space. That is over, and that is clearly not over. How can I get that space back? Can I get the space back? You know what? It's so little. I don't know why I'm fussing over it so much. All right, we move on. Choose our battles. Mizzen mast. Remember that word. Okay, and OG player, haven't got as far to build anything this complex. Oh, they want. Oh, really? Okay. Well, maybe you need to come hang out with Craftopia. I mean, like, one of the best things that you can have is people around to inspire you, and that's actually one of the coolest things about Craftopia. Um, you get inspired by builders Kaboom, Haskins. We have got people like legends like Mr. Black. I don't know if you've heard of Mr. Black, but if you haven't, then you are missing out a whole education. Mr. Black, Shadowfell, we got some of the best builders in the game, period. And oh, geez. Okay, let's try that again. We have to build it the other way. Most of their mission, I didn't even say their mission, but one of the best things about Craftopia is that we like to share our knowledge. So it's not about, just looking out for ourselves. It's about if we find out something, a new technique or something, we're going to share it with the community because the community deserves to know what is out there. I mean, if you don't know what's out there, then you can't know how to get the best builds. Simple math. So that's what we do. Please allow me to toot the Craftopia horn. Here we go. I think I may have overstated that a little bit. I'm going to find out. Oh, why does this come together so nicely and that doesn't? Yeah, I'll figure it out when I get there. No, Craftopia isn't like peak. It's one of the many places that offer you a boat ton of knowledge. It's really about what you can get out of it. We don't gatekeep knowledge. We share quite freely. It's all about just being better builders. In fact, if something comes along that we think that the whole community can benefit from, believe me, we're sharing. Personally, I don't like bad builds. So if I can help someone improve their technique in just a small way to make their life so much easier and make building more of a joy for them, because some of the biggest frustrations that I've had come from not having certain techniques available or not having certain pieces, and then just being able to figure out how to make things work. It opens up so much more tools and so much more creativity. So instead of sitting around trying to figure out how to fix something, I can actually just be out there building with it. And when I build with it, no, you never have to worry about destroying anything. The one thing that I always say is that building is destruction. That's one of the best things about building. Never be afraid to destroy what you've built. Creation and destruction are two parts of the same coin. You have to build, you have to destroy in order to get better. If you're too precious about it, then you're never going to want to destroy anything at all. And you're going to stay in one state and never get any better. The whole point of doing the builds and everything is to get better. Don't make me wax philosophical on you. Back in my day, I mean, I listen. I stream every day. There's a reason I do that, and it's mainly, well, it's not for the clout or anything. It's that I enjoy building, and I enjoy sharing what I've learned. Like if I built something cool, believe me, I want to come out and share it with the community. See, and maybe engage their brains a little bit. get them thinking and get them going like, oh my god, that is so cool. He did that. I can do that too. And that's where it begins. I mean, I could just take my build and secret myself away and never share it with anybody, but that way I never get to learn or benefit from anybody else. And when you are talking to other people, you realize um, what's going on, and you can share some of that brain material, that brain bandwidth. It's truly a remarkable thing. See what I did there just now? That technique is the same technique that I used to build um, Star Destroyer, and it's just about being able to turn pieces freely. I'm just trying to copy what the what they've done with the Legos. So let me see. Can we go in here? Return, doing a turn. Okay, cool. So with something like this, I can now take this and come back here. Now I know that I need to take a piece here and turn it on the outside. So this is, I had to go and search for this one, but this is a fence piece, and I think it's from the Raven kit. Let's find out. Oh, hello, what are you? Dreary Fence. Huh. From Raven's Roost. I had to go and look for this fence piece because I knew there was a curved one. But there it is. Use. Are you in sandbox or are you in survival? Because if you're in survival, you have limited options. If you're in sandbox, you can just get some grenades and go get as many grenades as possible, and you can use them to destroy the entire landscape. Oops, too far over. All right. So since that's too far over, we're now going to take this and bring it out one. Bring this guy. Oh, yeah. You can be a problem, aren't you? All right. Bring you there. So you can come here. And you can come here. Then you can come here. And if you think about it, these actually make really good round windows as well. So for your Gothic architecture with those windows, you can just turn those guys to the side. Now I've incorporated two different pieces on this particular build. This gives me the windows that I need, but the windows need something to sit on. Now on one area, I'm able to take this, bring it down, so that my statues now have a home. And the statues are kind of important. But in the back here, it's a little bit wide. So what we can do here is use the new generic pieces. I wish these came in black. I really do. Use the vertical alignment to put it into position. Huh. All right, perfect. Hey, Taz. Ship is going quite well. Yep, it's hard to keep consistent players. Some people just have different priorities, and you have to be flexible. That's one of the reasons that we actually kind of do well with Craftopia because we have the same kind of ideals, and it's really about just helping the players, helping each other. It's never about showing off or about just being general badasses or anything. It's just about really just helping people. And some players have different perspectives on community, so you have to find like-minded people, like-minded players like yourself. That's where it begins. Yeah, I think that works. Oh yes, having fun. Fun? Fun? How dare you have fun? Oh, I forgot. I put the Darth Vader ones over here. They don't show up very well. See, okay, so on here I'd actually close those off. No. Whatever will I do? Oh no, it is destroyed. Never be afraid to destroy. It's when you can destroy that you're free. There we go. And then this one doesn't have a base. So we're going to grab a base for this one and bring it over. Nope, wrong way. Now, I wish they would give us a couple more statues, but that's just me. Oh, I have this piece over here. A little extra. If you've seen Black Pearl, you know that has those little statues outside the windows. And this is like the best that I've ever been able to do. The last Pearl I made was a little small. Well, it wasn't small by any means, but it wasn't as expansive as this. I'm liking this Pearl so much more. There are a couple areas where I have to deal with, like here, but doing the second one always there's always improvements. And oh my god, do you know what they did when I finally finished my Black Pearl? They brought out the cannons. Cannons weren't a thing at the time, and all of a sudden, there we have these big cannons just suddenly appearing, and I couldn't even fit them on the ship because these things are huge. How much do you have? You have no cannonballs. That's a sad sight. All right, let's get you loaded up. Gonna load them on up. There we go. Goodbye, tree. I have fun with destruction. All right. Now, where was I? Okay, I was back in the cabin, right? Okay, so that's cabin number one. Let me finish up the floor. Anarchy Acres, nice and easy. Kind of a rustic looking floor that's kind of good for pirates. Or at least so I thought. Okay. So we're going to need to have a section there to take care of that. There. Perfect. Now the back kind of bows out as well. I'm gonna have to go take a look at the illustrations just to get a good feel for that. But any tips for new returning players that made a new world? I don't know. They've changed some of the player dynamics. If anything, you've not played for a couple months, I would say get in, play some survival, and see um, what new things there are in the game. If you're just new into back into building, then you kind of have to go and experiment with all the pieces that they have available. The pieces that are here right now were not in several months ago. Hell, even a month ago, Daft Punk just kind of changed the game a little bit with their new pieces. So we have a lot of that going on right now. We're just we are relearning some of the pieces and seeing what the possibilities are. Hey, look at that. Oh, that's a lot of space. All right, let's see if we can. Okay, good. We can keep you there. Not too bad. This one is higher. Why are you so much higher? Okay, we'll have to bring you up then. Every time I look at you, I go blind. Hold me closer, cause I wanna get higher and higher. All right. Yeah, now I'm singing Hootie and the Blowfish. You can get a bit of a musical journey with me. Tell you the truth, I have not played survival in so long that I need to go back and get into it myself. Get reacquainted. And I mean, just raw survival, no cheats, no. Although I do get impatient, I'll tell you that. I get real impatient. Every time I look at you, I go blind. Hold me closer, cause we wanna get higher and higher. Okay, so the back side of this thing is a bit of a journey. All right. I think we're doing good here. The back of this is, one of the things that I want to avoid for a little bit longer. So, tell you what I'm going to do. This is not exactly the center, is it? How wide is this thing? Is this 10 or is this, what is this? 8. All right. I think what I want to do here, we're going to play the avoidance game. We're going to 1, 2, 3. What am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, 4. I may regret this. I'm already regretting this. But we're going to see what we can do here. Okay, I'm not even going to say what I'm doing yet. I'm just going to go ahead and get my angles. Would you believe that there's some people who love to make things a little more difficult for themselves and don't even like to turn flying on when they build? Incredible. I call those people psychopaths. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. There are actually some really good builders out there who do that. It just astounds me that they don't want to take advantage of every single tool, but they like to play an expert for one, and make things a little harder. They do quite well, but you know, I don't like to be tied down. I mean, one of the biggest things about me is that I'm busy. I know that may sound like a cop out, but I'm busy and I have to kind of really um, take account for my time. So one of the things that I try to do is, instead of making things more difficult, it's more about getting more enjoyment out of the game, and building is my enjoyment. So I recognize that early on, really early on. So that's one of the things you have to do actually. You got to figure out what you want out of the game, not what other people are telling you that you want out of the game, but what you want out of it. What's the most important thing to you? And that right there will guide you to how you want to build. There we go. Now, question is, can I bring this down? Oh, dang, really? Okay. Well, that's interesting. Now, my big question here is, what side are you welded to? Wardrobe, weaponry shop, life-size fish tank. You can store different foods in. Nice. Yes, Captain Jared. Jared, I am building the Black Pearl. It's official. I'm not even going to bother with the front of the ship for now. I'm just going to build the rest of it because I know how hard that front is. The back is difficult enough, but we have a certain level of detail that we're going for. And I'm doing a lot of custom windows. Okay, you got to share some of these builds, dude. What you're saying here sounds absolutely amazing, and I would love to see them. I'm sure the rest of the community would love to see them as well. But only way we can see them is if you share. So join Craftopia. Haskins, do you have a link to Craftopia? Anybody with a link? And Kitty, link to Craftopia. One of the best things you can really do is share your builds and just get involved with the community. Sharing your builds is like the first step, because at least it lets people know who you are. Remember, it's not a competition. It's just about finding like-minded people, people just like you. That's the key thing right there. I would say that your friends, your regular real life friends, are never going to appreciate anything about your Lego builds. They may sit there and smile politely if you tell them about your building, but they're never going to get it, ever. Never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it. Huh. Now this is actually opportunity right here. Yeah, but it's not wide enough for a proper opportunity there. I wonder. Aha! See, I have wondered. And I found out. You can go pretty far from a what if. Simple what if. Now, what if I actually got this right? All right, so we turned that to the side. Or are you going to stay? Yes. All right. Because where we gone? Now. There we go. Get rid of that. And get rid of that and that. So, oh, and this too. Then we're going to do the same thing to over here that we did there, which is bring this up. One more? Nope. The mechanical pieces are your best sources for doing tricks and like alignment tricks and they give you the most accuracy. It's repeatable. You can do pretty much anything with it if you know the basic tricks. Which I try to impart upon my viewers. That's going to be tricky. Okay, then. Question is this. Oh my God. Question is answered. Brilliant. Thought I was going to have more trouble than that. Oh, okay. Well, then perfect. You're already taking all the steps. See, there you go. Nice custom room. That's going to bother me. The spacing on that. What are we going to do here? What are we going to do? Let's see. Well, that helped a little bit. Really? That's your best solution? All right, dude. You need more. You need something else. How tall are these pieces? That's a question. It's a really good question, actually. Okay, so we know this works. I am, however, not satisfied. So let's try something a little different. That could work. Not 100% ideal, but it could work. No. Don't want to stop at all. I'm a racing car. So now I've introduced another problem. Question is, am I going to stand here and solve it, or am I going to move on and do something else? That's a good question. I mean, I don't have to solve this. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. You know, let's keep it for now. I can try to come up with another solution later. Maybe it's about the placement of some of the pieces. But that is pretty good. I like how it frames everything. I can live with that. What do you guys think? Think I can live with that skylight? It is a skylight. The balloons on this thing are going to be crazy. But you know what? I actually feel like I can build a captain's cabin in here, finally. All right, so now these are going to be custom windows. There's no doubt about it. I mean, they have to be. Because we need to put a couple pieces in place. We only have to do one, really. So we set the balloon. And then we're going to move this piece off of the balloon so it's centered. The balloon, this is the balloon trick. What the balloon does is that it nudges it one space off center. This is not off center, but like half a stud over. And that half a stud is enough to put a piece into the center of the wood. Ah! If only I could stop falling out of the ship, that would help. Nope, wrong deck. So that is right in the center. Perfect. And all I need is one of these. From here, I can take that and bring it over there. Bring that over there. And now this is right in the center of each piece. I can only go up 3. So 1, 2, and 3. And then the cross pieces, I'm already reconciled to the fact that they're not going to be perfect. They need to be on the back side of this. It's going to create a little bit of depth. Okay, you. Come on, come on. Failing the easy method, we can always go for the easy transfer, which is this. Boom. And then, oh, oops. Get rid of this. Yeah, custom windows are awesome. With this, we'll need to get one as well. So, but this is going to take two trips. First, we're going to do this bit, and then we have to use the vertical nudge. Best tool ever, by the way. Anybody tells you that the vertical nudge is not all that, they're no friend of yours. Divorce her immediately. Do you believe my wife tried to tell me that the vertical nudge wasn't that special? Shh. Little did she know. Oh, what the flip? Oh, you went backward. You went forward. All right, let's try to fix that. It occurs to me that I could also have just done, I don't know why I didn't try this before, but I'm gonna try it right now. Was there a problem with putting this on here? That's what I wonder. No, there wasn't. So what stopped me? Seriously, what stopped me? Oh, because I had to do it on both sides. That stopped me. Laziness. Whenever in doubt, look for laziness. It was easier to do it a different way. I'm not ashamed. Okay, maybe a little bit. Because with this, you have to go and do it for every single window. With the other method, you don't. See, this is set for that, and this is set for that. You can't even see the difference. The big change comes right around here, however. Okay. Where are you? So we need to have these guys set on the insides of these. All I need is one. And one more. See, there you go. Custom windows. Just as you like. So I can either just copy these from here, or I can just do this. Say, okay, bring you up here. And then vertical nudge. Wrong way. Vertical nudge. Boom diata. Boom diata. See, there you go. Laziness wins out. Yay, lazy. And yes, these do give a certain amount of depth to the windows too. I mean, they're pretty deep windows. Yeah, so yep, today's been me doing window dressing. Literal window dressing. It's 157. Shiver me timber, matey. Hey, Kingslayer. Sorry, I'm here locked in on getting these windows done, so. Custom windows for custom ship. I'll be able to show off the ship in a second. But you can always like go backward in the stream if you want to get a good look. There we go. Captain's cabin is coming together nicely. You can get a nice big table in here and get all the sideboards and everything. Oh, hold on. Okay, so this is one of the other advantages of, you know, doing your own thing. Is that, well, you have to do your own walls. And these, I keep saying, most important piece in the game. That's why, because you can close up those tiny little corners sometimes. Inconvenient little corners. A lot easier. All right. So we can get rid of some of these bad boys here. Now I think the sleeping quarters and the galley is supposed to be in the back of the ship here. I think the galley is supposed to be in the front. Oh, okay. I got to do this bit now. But we're close to doing the back of the ship. All right. So we'll take a nice look at night. Great, of course, at night. You know, why don't I just get a hammock? I'm going to make back here the sleeping quarters. The hold. But I need a ladder into the hold. So I may have to put my ladder here so that the ladders are consistent. And consistency is important, as you always know where everything is. So come down here. And then we come down here. Do we have a lantern? No, we don't have a lantern. get some stairs in here. I should just put down a bed and go to sleep. Oh, holy crap. That actually worked. Let's try again. I don't think there's going to be enough space back down here, but there actually is. Amazing. Okay. Huh. Color me amazed. There we go. Down into the hold. Can I just express how amazed I am that that worked? Means we do have some bit of extra space to work with. There. That should do it. I should be able to put cross beams. Or not. Huh. Well, that is going to be problematic. There's nothing to actually hold on to. Anyway, this area is going to be underwater regardless, so I don't have to think too much about this. Now, some of you may forget some of your lessons, and you may want to fill this entire hold with balloons. No, 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 no. We do not fill the hold with balloons because your ship will turn upside down. What we're going to do with the balloons is we're going to tie them to the mast. Not just the mast, but the sails. So your sails, all of your upward movement here is going to be balloons. So the sails are going to be even more important, especially there's a sail in the back here as well. That's going to be really, what's the word I'm looking for here? Oh, besides the word important. All right. We've done quite a bit here. I like how it's coming together. Got to put a wheel down. Let me get some, what should we call it? Haunted house, haunted house, haunted house. Every time I look at you, I go blind. Hold me closer, 'cause I wanna get higher and higher. All right, so this actually raises up. Let me now pause everything. I'm gonna pause everything. Oh, hello. Oh, did I? Okay, I reloaded it. There we go. Get rid of that tree. Love to fire my cannons. Now remember, this mast is going to be fully powered. This is a system I actually would love to put into some of my other ships. It's just a matter if we can keep the swivel steady or stable. Technically, you're supposed to be able to the men are supposed to be able to shove that push this around. I made it a little high, so that's not exactly possible. But I'm actually wondering, with a couple of adjustments. Uh, ah, wow. I think I need lunch. I have not eaten yet. Well, hold on. Oh, that's taller. Huh. I never realized that. Nope, still passing by. Not touching it. Not wanting to touch it. This is why they would actually require like a big team of men to go and turn the mast. Because it's heavy. And the more stuff we put on it, the heavier it gets. Now, okay, right. Right. How are we doing, guys? Got some barrels in here. Lots of barrels. Okay, so the front of the ship. That's a pain in the butt. Okay. Really? Huh. Okay, so there's practically a whole room up front. Not even mind the back of the ship yet. It's a whole room here. So this area is actually cut off. And the rest of this is just build up. So there's really nothing in here. So I can actually just block this entire thing off right about there. Just bring it forward. Right about there. There's the ladder. It's the front. Okay, so this is actually further back. A little bit more. Interesting. And this area comes. Dang. cannonballs are so violent. Am I still live? Did YouTube cut me off? Okay, so still live. Back to the studio. There we go. Shiver me timber, matey. Shiver me timber. All right. All right then, lads. Lads and lasses. So that got a whole... This one, why... This has a whole ladder. Whole set of stairs to itself. Can I get at least 6 on that? Okay, that feels a little better. Okay, that is a bit of wood that is not what I was expecting. Oh. Well, okay then. That gets complicated. In a hurry. Why? Why can't anything ever be simple? I like a simple life. All right, I dig it. Easy to get down now. Now, galley. All right, so back up the stairs. Then the wall. Salty, salty, salty. Salty seaport. There be a door. Now, mind you, this door is going to melt away the instant that we, you know, go off of balloons. But it is what it is. At least it'll leave us with a doorway. All right. See? Now we're getting fun. Lots of fun here. Now, what can we do? What can we do? I wonder, would this work? Nope, it would not. I put the galley on one side and put the sleeping bags on the other side. Galley can be to the back right there. Deliver food right for the captain. Cargo up to the front. All right. Let's have a look at the structure and see what we can bring on up. Hello, hello, hello. Is there anybody out there? Man, you guys are quiet today. Okay, let's see what we got. This is the front. We're not going to deal with that right now. We're going to come back to that. Because we aren't even following instructions anyway. There's way too much. That's not important. Plus, the size of this is actually much bigger. And besides, this has all these wheels and nonsense going on. Oh, I remember now. One of the things that I needed to do, very important thing, was in here. And it's nighttime. Great. So I need a proper curve. I need a much better curve than what's going on here. So I'm going to go put down a bed for the first time ever. And I can make bunk beds. We need hammocks. Hammocks would be really, really good. Thank you, Queen's North. Get to know someone still out there. All right. Do I still have my beautiful sunlight? No, I don't. It's been obscured. The light will come in right here. These kind of blow out all kind of light. And of course, the more lanterns you put in, the more you lose. There. There, that's better. Terrible for night. I'm going to have to put this down here so that it can be seen. Ha! No! I'm trying to see what what it looks like. I want the atmosphere is as important as it is the lighting. So atmosphere is super important. All right. What's it doing here? Okay, so back over here. I hate the illuminator so much. I'm practically allergic to it. All right, so we need to do a curve here, which means I need to do two pieces, no, at least three pieces, which curve outward. So, I need to cheat a little bit. These need to be fast curves. No, nothing? It's gonna be a little tricky then. Come on. Anybody? Anywhere? Yeah, that's gonna be trouble. There we go. Let's see if we can get the setup. Supernova. The best pieces in the world. We're going to create a backward curve with this bad boy. We have to do it in 3 stages. So stage 1, it's going to have to be coming off of here. That's your stage 1. Stage 2. Stage 2. And then stage 3. Hope stage 3 is enough. Because I would hate to have to go to stage 4. Yeah, we have to go to stage 4. All right. And yes, believe it or not, this will work. All right, so stage 1 now has to come off of here and attach to in here. saw the green. All right. So that starts a lot lower than I thought it would. Right. So now this should be able to go onto this fairly seamlessly. Oh, my brain just did this thing where it was like, oh my God, what's happening? It's practically like I'm dreaming right now. So I'm seeing a couple of issues here. And the first one is that I actually need these edge to edge. So this particular technique is not working right now. I need to rethink this just a little bit. The big problem right now is space. Because if I can get these in place, let me see. Let me see. Let's just go black. Huh. There. That's what should be happening. No, bring it over here. Okay, bring it over here, and it goes red. That's the problem. So we ignore that, go past that, and bring this out. Then I should be able to take this from here and bring it to the edge of this. That one is not working. $2.33. I gotta get my daughter from school pretty soon. Oh, hey, look. Close, so close. Edge to edge is weird. You know what? Placement of everything is important. Put this tool away from here. So I think just the placement of the initial pieces is more important than we may actually think. All right. Oh, wow. Holy crap. Oh, I haven't had lunch. So I'm going to go do that. So thank you all for joining me. I'm going to be working on this later this evening, but I wanted to show you guys some of the progress of the Black Pearl. So I'm going to go back to building the back of the ship and getting it properly fleshed out with a nice custom curve back here instead of this. This is a little sharp for me. I want it to look better, but this is what we've got so far. Ship feels a little short, but you know what? It is actually the right length, the right depth and everything. And it's got a nice full cabin right here. Just gotta finish that up and we're in good shape. But there's the Black Pearl coming together. Should be ready to sail next week. So anyway, this is Friday. This has been an extra long stream. So thank you guys for coming and hanging out. I hope you've learned some new techniques or new way of thinking about Lego Fortnite during the stream. So go ahead and build. Do your own thing. Get out there, join Craftopia community, share your builds. Don't be out there alone, man. You don't have to do any of this alone. Got a great community out there. So anyway, I usually am live from 8:30 a.m. till 10 a.m. This is an off day for me, so I took some time to come and hang out with you guys and share the progress on the Black Pearl. This is my second build of the Black Pearl. This one is I am really liking it. So anyway, thank you guys for hanging out. It's your first time here. Please leave a like, subscribe, do all internet things. You're buying something in the item shop, use code the Mad Puck. Yes, go use code the Mad Puck if you want me to be noticed by Lego. It's probably the only way that that's gonna happen, because you know they're very picky. So anyway, thank you for joining, and I will see you in the next stream, probably Monday. If there's any weekend streams, they'll pop up in your notifications. Take care, you guys. I will see you later. Kathy! Well, I'm sorry, my lovely calming voice has to go away. We need some lunch. Okay, bye now.
She said, my love is like a flower. I'm trying to get you over. You like love sour, then you should come try my poison. She said, I grew up in the garden of Eden, and ever since then, my life